Hey guys, welcome back to the channel, Captain Bailey's Adventures, and I'm trying to finally do the final review for the bourbon porter, I guess I'm gonna call it bourbon porter. So we took some oak chips, as you saw in my last video or one of my shorts or whatever. I took a mason jar, filled it with some bourbon, dumped the whole kit and caboodle in, the last leg of fermentation, kegged her up. Been drinking on this. So this isn't a first initial taste test or anything. We did have a full one finger head, and it's starting to dissipate now as I was setting the camera up and everything else. So cheers guys, let's do a nose on it. You get that oakiness right off the bat. You smell the bourbon. You smell the bourbon and oak. And there's like a hint of that, yeah, that whiskey-esque thing going on there. It's rather cold, and you can see how dark it is. This is my normal recipe that I do for making my Innsmouth Porter, which is a pretty dark brew. You're supposed to use dark DME. I can't source that at my local shop, so you know, and I don't feel like paying $17.99 plus shipping from one of the big box stores online. So cheers, guys. Let's give it a taste. For those of you who haven't watched this and you're only watching this now, this one, the tasting, go back and watch the brew day footage, and you'll get to see what went into this. You know, roasted barley and things like that, chocolate malt, stuff like that. Another issue is, well, let me take a sip. It's interesting. It's good though, in a good way. Interesting in a good way, because there's so much going on there. It's not just your regular porter taste with the chocolate and the roastiness. They're all there, but the forefront, the thing that's, you know, right in your face, punching you in the nose, is the bourbon, the oak. It's there. It's almost like if you took a shot, because I've done that sometimes. You know, I'll take a shot of a whiskey or bourbon and stick it in the glass, pour the beer on top, you know, or pour the beer first and then put the shot in, and you get the whiskey flavor with your brew. But this is like it's infused in the beer, so it's a lot different. And like I said, you're getting that oakiness too. It's really good. Only issue, it's 2.6%. So that's the only downfall for this beer. It's full of flavor. It's awesome. I really like it a lot. I would do this again. Try to review it, re-review it maybe next year, and try to get the percentage up. I'm gonna work on that on my next brew. See what's going on. Finru had suggested that maybe it was the high mash, because it did climb once I did shut off the heat. That pot seems to keep climbing, and we got up close to 160 instead of being at 150 or even 155 at the highest. That's the way I roll, like between 150 and 155. But I've done that before, where I've mashed at high temps, and I've never had an issue. So well, maybe it's the luck of the draw. You know, I just got maybe lucky those times. And this one, it killed, I guess, most of the conversions, so it did convert outright. That's what we're going with, I guess. So next time, I'm definitely gonna not overshoot the strike temp. Or take it off the heat, move it to the other burner, that type of thing. But yeah, we're enjoying this. It's one of those beers, like if you drink a flavored type of beer, where your palate initially tastes all that stuff going on, but when you start sitting and drinking it, or drinking one right after the other, your mouth becomes acclimated to it, and so it's like you don't start tasting it anymore. It's there, like if you stop and then come back, but if you keep on sipping, it's like Yeah, it's like my mouth is getting used to the bourbon flavor, but it's still there, and it's so pronounced. I would say it's overpowering. Um, Meaning you're not pulling out like the chocolate and the roast like you normally do in the porter. You know. But yeah, you taste that. Got some nice lacing going on. So yeah, guys, it's a win for me on flavor. I really enjoy it. I just wish the percentage. You can't set sail on this. Well, I guess if you haven't eaten all day and then have a few, you might feel something. But you have a big meal or you're eating this, drinking this with dinner, you're not gonna smooth sail, as they say, or as I say, right? So with that, I'm gonna go. Enjoy the rest of your Saturday, guys, and I don't know what's next on the agenda. I really can't think right now. But stay tuned to this channel, and until we do it again, my friends, remember, brew good beer, and let's set sail.